Good morning, and welcome to Redeemer Lutheran Church. I'm Pastor Gary Lodeholt. I remember when I was a young child, I enjoyed Bible stories about heroes. I had a small storybook and I had the story about David and Goliath memorized. If whomever was reading to me tried to skip a page, I knew it and called them on it. I thrilled to the exploits of Samson and his remarkable strength. We like heroes. Well, if you are looking for a Bible hero, you can't do better than Ananias. Who? He's not one you hear about often, but I will stand by my statement. Ananias exhibits a courage and boldness in his faith that is profoundly remarkable. He should be a hero we emulate. This week we are looking at Bible stories in which God spoke to people through dreams. Nowadays, we don't usually pay a whole lot of attention to dreams for serious meaning, but in Bible times they did, and expected that this was how they received messages from the spiritual world. When Ananias got his dream, well, let me start at the beginning. You may remember that in the very early days of Christianity, Saul was persecuting Christians. He would imprison or flog any Christians he found. He was on his way to Damascus to search for Christians there when he had his conversion experience. In a bright light, Saul met Jesus and was changed. He was also left blind. Those with him took him to Damascus, where for 3 days he sat in his blindness. Then, in a dream, God spoke to a Christian in Damascus named Ananias and told him to present himself to Saul. That's where the incredible courage of Ananias shows up. If that had been me, I would have said, "God, are you crazy? This guy's persecuting people like me, and you want me to go and find him?" But Ananias went. At great risk to himself, he went. It's amazing. And when he found Saul, they talked about Jesus, and Ananias cured Saul of his blindness, and Saul changed his name to Paul to reflect the new person he had become. And thus was born in Paul the greatest Christian missionary there has ever been. Now maybe here at the end of this week, it's time to ask how we listen to God. I'm convinced that God is speaking. Are we too busy to hear? Are we too self-focused to respond to the nudges we feel from the Holy Spirit? Dare we have courageous faith like Ananias, or do we sit back comfortably in our recliners and shut off our ears? We may not pay attention to our dreams nowadays, but maybe we should at least open ourselves to God speaking. We should listen. And then we should do. Thanks for watching, and remember to let this day belong to God.